guys, I'm Gavin, and welcome to the CCV Kids Training Center. Here, we'll learn to become warriors for Jesus. We'll discover how we can unlock God's power and master some skills to help us remember how to use it. Today, we're going to find the answer to our big question. What is joy? And earn our next belt, the yellow belt. So let's get started. Here at the Training Center, we have what's called a basic stance. So CCV kids, everyone stand up and face me. Great job. And remember, we keep our hands and feet to ourselves at all times. So stand with your feet slightly apart, your hands at your sides, like this. Very good. And lastly, when we're ready, we bow, like this. CCV kids, are you ready? Excellent. You may have a seat. All right, guys, let's practice last week's skill, the love punch. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Wah! Wah! Wah!
Ow! My arm muscles are so sore from all of this practicing.
Me too.
Guys, everyone's muscles get sore when we try and work really hard, but we have to keep practicing our skills if we want to be good at them.
But I don't like being sore. I just want to quit.
I don't like being sore either. Let's just give up.
I can see that you're both feeling a little discouraged right now. You know, sometimes knowing what to do at times like this can be tough. But long ago, a very wise friend helped me to see that what I needed for battles like this was God's power. When I was a young lad, I ventured far and wide to the hill country of Judea in search of the winged master of wisdom, Kung Fu Tiny Chicken. Also known as KFC, the Kung Fu Chicken was no ordinary bird. A legendary warrior for Jesus, he fought countless battles. He taught me everything I needed to know.
No. Not like that. Like this. Whoosh. Head up, feet apart, shoulders back, arms strong.
After much training, the Kickin' Chicken revealed the secret of his success. He said,
To unlock God's power, one must believe in Jesus and follow him. One must read, pray, and obey. When one does these things, God's joy can grow inside of him and he can have happiness that comes only from God. It's then that one becomes a warrior for Jesus.
He taught me that joy is a special happiness that comes only from Jesus, and it's always with you no matter what. Together, we read a story from the Bible about two guys who were filled with joy.
There was a man named Paul who had a mission to tell everyone about Jesus. Paul had a friend named Silas. One day, Paul and Silas were telling people about Jesus, and it made some of them really mad. They didn't like what Paul and Silas were saying, so they had Paul and Silas thrown in jail. The jailer locked them up. Around midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing to God, and the other prisoners were listening. They had happy hearts because they knew God was with them. Suddenly, there was an earthquake, and the chains of all the prisoners fell off. But Paul and Silas didn't leave, even though they could have. Several people decided to follow Jesus that night, including the jailer and his whole family. The next morning, they were released from jail, and the city officials even apologized to them. Paul and Silas continued on their mission to tell everyone about Jesus. Paul and Silas were filled with joy, happiness that comes from Jesus.
Then, the tiny chicken gave me a reminder of this truth, joy jabs. He said,
Though you are small, you have big power, God's power. Remember, that you can have happiness that comes from Jesus, no matter what you're going through. Yo, yo, yo! Joy is happiness that comes from Jesus. Yo, yo, yo!
So you see, guys, Paul and Silas were filled with happiness that came from Jesus, even when they were in prison. And when we believe in Jesus and follow him, we can be filled with joy no matter what, too. Yeah, yeah, yeah! And that's the answer to our big question. What is joy? The answer is happiness that comes from Jesus. Yeah, yeah, yeah! What is joy? Happiness that comes from Jesus. Yeah, yeah, yeah! CCB kids, to earn the yellow belt, we need to have joy, happiness that comes from Jesus. And to help us remember, let's all learn how to do joy jabs together. Everyone, stand up and take your basic stance. Face me, feet slightly apart, hands at your sides. Great job. Now bow when you're ready. Awesome. To do joy jabs, make 2 strong fists and place them at your sides. Then with one arm, slowly turn and punch the air like this. Try it with me. Turn and punch. Great. Now do it with the other arm. Turn and punch. Nice job. Now the other arm again. Turn and punch. You're doing awesome. Now add the sounds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And watch out for your friends around you. Remember, we aren't fighting each other. We're fighting together for Jesus. Now let's all do joy jabs and see if we can master the skill. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep it going, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Last time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, you mastered joy jabs and earned the yellow belt. Great job. Now let's bow together. You did it. Go ahead and sit back down. So, warriors, if your battle is that your muscles are sore and tired, how can you still be happy and not give up?
I can remember that I'm learning these skills to help me live for Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I can be thankful that God gave me a strong body. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's right. Great job, warriors. Jesus always gives us a reason to have joy. And today, you're all going to get a chance to practice having joy no matter what. So until next time, remember the words of Kung Fu Tiny Chicken.
When you believe in Jesus and follow him, his joy grows inside of you, and you can have happiness that comes from Jesus no matter what you're going through. Yeah, yeah, yeah!